Adishima me mamwa kwa ba de ba Nketesia dwumedie yi so aha ene Nketesia ye hia ne di ye ho nkomo aha de ye hia de ye nsempii aha nko ana Nketesia ye de ya de so nyina ebesi ne ya pensen sansem enne e wo dwumedie so ye ba be kasafa betrayal obi besie me dofo di mesim eba ne sen no de usimu ende ye dwumedie so ye ba be kasa afa ho ama wate senti a oba bi ne ye asesa enye hwio udi ne simu entra ne senti no ansa nende ye ba be kasa no ye kwakwaje nkrato aba na se ye ba Nketesia ye ba be kasa enko bebia ye kwaba Adishima ma medamu ase se matwen me mama kwakwaje nkrato aba enne ampaya ebedwa yesi betrayal ya dia ehu kra che covid-19 ufo se meboa odi ebisa ebe ye butu abedwa for me mama kwa aba de ba KANTANKA TV so aha de boko ye nini bone na dia otimi nchen ye frɛ no Ohima Regina sana me frɛ no ye frɛ no Regina Norkplim na oye student sanso ye entrepreneur na me kire onyoma oye a eno no ekiri ye beka wasem onu anka sanso be ma wate yese so onu no nye easy sa na Ohima a waje no gogusi oje nchen ye frɛ no Ohima most beautiful or the ama Adomah most beautiful okobi ti eye waje se enye onu a eye onu a Ohima mpacho me ma wakwa aba okay onu so ye cake dress Adomah de cake dress ono pe ko IG ubehu abedwafo me mama kwa ababiem de ba KANTANKA TV eye Nketesia ende yesi betrayal se obibeyi wama eho asem enende ye ba beki Ohima Regina mami mbisa oba bia yo Ohima until peumpu me the title na ide ama ane ye ka betrayal in relationship what is your understanding?
Betrayal just so do Ujidia Kosho Bimuna. Who expects so be A to Z, now I Z to A. Nah, do hamo.
Okay.
I think so basically that's what betrayal is. But I think it goes beyond relationship.
Okay.
Say me name me partner.
Yes.
Betrayal and now say
the word betrayal
we
itself.
Have third parties betrayal.
Yes.
I think we have third parties betrayal.
Yes.
And personally, no, I think say third party betrayals has been something I have dealt with a number of times. Yeah, we done for be no apokan same be actual partner for whatever reason I can't tell.
You can't tell.
Yeah, but to be our genie deeper in some of better say wakano. People were but such as life into anything.
Okay. Into Adomah cake dress most beautiful. Me pacho. Also, what is your ideology? Your cassette betrayal. What do you think about it?
Okay, betrayal and so I think say about Regina, you know, I think it's the same thing. Say what do we she will be muna ye be you wama. Send ya Judas the Jesus no. I know a typical example of betrayal. It's a be phenomenon bia you don't see it coming. Into a hete sana it's a difficult thing to deal with. And I think that's my, idea of what betrayal is about. So Obibe Yiwama.
Yes. Now, what do you think causes betrayal?
I think, sir, most of the time, there are so many factors that can lead to say Obibe betrayal.
Yes.
Say oye downfall. Say oye odofo bi. Say when any tea ejumem betrayal. So nya de ketewa. Also, the time when we talk about betrayals is I say you're linking relationships only. Just for some promotion, be a wunya. Ebi a move from sales rep to regional sales manager. Na yakoki can simbi a chairman for na ejuma nambo. I think it's one of the worst things. In yomana, a 2-day betrayal ne bano. Most of the time, nkofo no mo betray from the betrayer side and from the one being betrayed. May take it from those two parts. No. from nipa no be betrayal, the betrayal side no. I think it's eto be a ho ya. Eto de be a bitterness.
Okay.
Eto de be a ni suni ne bai no sa notie. And also wo. Okay. And from nipa na ye betray no like victim no. Eto de be a betrayal no etumi ba as because ukasa dodo. Okay. In same bi wo ho ani se wo kan.
Thank you.
Eto de bi nso a victim no un steady nipa. Nipa de was all steady no. De bi asasem we me ma meka. In meeting someone within the first 5, 10, 30 minutes on in Bekasa, you should be able to figure out what the person is about. So nipa way you be a obetumi aka wasama you should know. Shouldn't just get up, oh, girlfriend, you know, yes, on your Instagram lifestyle no. We've inculcated it so much in our personal lives. So even in our personal lives, we act like we're on Instagram. You can't too much, we give too much, you say too much, you flaunt too much. And it kind of, if you're not in the company of good people, na nipa no spirit in your papa, he will tend to give out some information or sell you out. Na amma well looking off. Na create so many problems for you and your acquaintances. So I think from these two parts, there are issues with some of these things. Because one kasado doa. Ahwa wonya on betrayal sa. Eto de bi nso a won kasa but obenya aye na no ni su ne ban no.
Na ayesa. Okay. All right. Mepacho also, what are some of the causes of betrayal?
Moka causes are said then never manipa na betray me and then never mama feel.
Then never trigger sa at na obi e de be betray na so obi be you answer na obi you ama no. Then never motivating the person on you woman.
Okay, so me I'll take it from this angle. I think say me jiudi and ebi amebeka me say me che osenya o Adomah ka no. Wo kasa dodo a, wo do wonsem ko. Ebi kra na wanka bio ba ko bia wo kan no de mienu miensa so a. De onimu na okoka asem ne che no beka say anye ya ka no kan. Ebi so ana wanka. Nti ma okasa nso a. Nti so ma okasa so a ontimi mba ochim na abehu ne wo ochim na wakoka say wo ka say you na waka say. But I think we tend to like people then end up trusting them. Okay. When you trust somebody, it can cause betrayal when the person decides to go otherwise. Ebiana senya waka say ube show bi suban wagine di 1 or 2 conversations, you can tell that this person is like this person is like that, this person can do this and can do that. Me nam phone na obi ba no be ka che me say wo waka me ho asema. I can tell the person say no kwe. Senya no kwe so amehu because I study people a lot. Enti so be ka no oba no say ohima de ma be hu no. No say baby say then na this an komo ne bae. Aha, to che me de dem komo ne bae a. Nya wo kan metimi ehu say nya wo kan no e ampa na nya ampa. Ati ase nti usua nipa so a obehu se nya ne nipa benante na ma okasa so aye short kasa bebre because Bible class be swift to hear and slow to speak. Nti we men kasa bebre wo kasa bebre a be ma amanfo nya asema wo chim. And I think sometimes we should try and go beyond I'm confiding in this person. Okay. Cause obia wa adamfo. Yeah. Me no uti he me wa adamfo. Menyo imati adaf ba yemi ansane mu no obi no obi e closer than obi ebi a me no ye closer because me no linkage no ye tight ebi ono so no ye closer me nimara but ebi amaka ase match o feel say o stays between us senya also ni ye close na me nim no obeka tre no ono so what third party bi a ono so ni ye close enti try and just if you want to confide in anybody confide with your memory kawasem chiro if you have to you want to complain. I think it's about time we grow beyond asama to you. I'm running to you for fine. Be our mommy or wo only what na say when you onumu ne oban. To be ka say be true na. Ono na best person na. E no kwampo ntimi ngini penni. So even that you have to weigh. Say nya asem bia na be ka cho mommy or here then or wo kwampo. Enti say wo koka wa asem ache madamfo because when you asem no me de e ka me kwa nko bia ntwa so ehu hia fa Bible na ka wa asem che Nyankopon ni Nyankopon bon komo say me ni menua e be bo aye ni na say senya che na we ya me say nde we ya me say enti me kwa koka che obi say omwa me ni omwa o de wa asem ne be ko na o de ko no so be ko na ba koka bia ma wa o chinkwa na wan koka bia ma o so adue ono akoka che no kwa kosa ya asem ne kra poto ama o enti ni ebeyo de meka ni say enkeka won sembebre senya ohima Adomah ka no ka wasem che Nyankopon.
Now do you think say enviness plays
someone
a role
is better about you. Ebi a number you no show but o ye bia cry obi ya. You can't tell.
Okay.
Atade abakoto normal price bi obi bakoto de ne boarding sa ba one ni hia je wa hye no ne ya.
Ne ya.
Onyi ntro ba na kumemu no ono wo competition.
Okay.
That is jealousy. That is envying someone, and it's not necessary.
Okay.
It's a
bit me affect so be betray you.
Of course. Oba ko kan se me hu hia fa hu just to defame you. Okay. Man, that's another form of betrayal.
Yeah, definitely. Envy, no. I think envy, no. I had dream power, but if you are envying someone, I think sometimes you can envy positively. Okay. Do you know you can do that?
Yeah.
Like you wish, say, ABR.
So you work towards it.
I like Range Rovers, nice cars. So anytime I go to Accra, I see maybe a Range Rover, a J-Wagon. I envy like not like see amenya ana so wakoye from no. That's not my vibe. Okay. My vibe near wow. Me toka baby. Wow. Me tribi and I to be next year. Probably I may not even have the money, but like may first have positiveness, no.
Okay.
You get it.
I don't
so
think
me
call
seeing,
that envy.
you know, say in English, you know, yeah, well, this kind of is it
semantics?
There's I envy you because I envy will be in English.
It can be in the positive.
It's in a positive, you know, like
yeah,
hey, wow, I envy Nanaya, or like I say more of connotating positivity.
Yeah.
There's any panel, the envy, no, saying you're positive. It's definitely brings to some of these things.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay. All right. Now, Ohima, before me to ask you, who can be say nipa abeka wa asemache no even o ma mekra no ye careful e ho no me pese ukom kakra wo experience with ebia o ma me a o feel say o ma me betime betray.
Okay, well, me personal experience be but not as in personal say ebiesi and ebinsi
yeah,
but nipa also no ma me to no no ma me so ban ma me for bebre mpempebre nyama be nkoyi a they rush into acting towards it. Okay. Ma me for bebre it sa. Okay. Enti bia no pardon nya asem. Na wonim say bia okwakoka che o mami okofe be makro na no ba kro no. Akọ kan nsem in a way you wish you didn't want it to go that way. Who ya so be ka che o mami? Because obe wesin issue na ma. Enti was so way nsem no na won say way me ka che me mami a obetimi.
I wanted you to clarify that point because obi be fa no.
Na won say so obi mami akofo ne bampanada. I say, it happens. It can be your mother, your father. It could be anybody.
Obi
mami one ne baba empena, ana ni kunumpo, echempena, eda.
That's serious.
Yes, and imagine your mother who gave birth to you doing this to you. How is that going to get to you?
Okay.
It's all mami cry to me betray you. Na Adam for. And I say, Bema or no in a different space. You have different characters and you have decided to come together, and I mean there's a whole lot of dilemma you have to struggle with over time and sana. But you just be careful your choice of words. Okay. What you say, because you see when you must have nam so be bebu for and no so na so bebu bim. So what kind na what kind ya ka we nim say.
Okay.
What I say?
Okay. Inti sesiano in a relationship it's assumed and I say it's known say a man ye more emotional and I say ye de hukum more
emotional. Yes.
No, in a relationship you say a man no omo ye more
okay, well,
emotional and omo de omo ho a core relationship more chain a mema into no I want to know say a man in general yeah, if you're in a relationship, why do we tend to treat people very good, both guy no and nencrofo, yet at some point in time no they get to treat you like crap, like you are not.
I want to be the devil's advocate here.
Okay, you
and your baby and behavior sir.
Okay.
Oh go she or baby the guy is 100% good.
Okay.
There's no fault with the guy or his family or relative. But bani bonsampa.
Okay.
Bonsamechi
unye obia.
Ese kwache bonsamba na uko na oshia na chinoko. No It's not always the case. So I think you are being biased.
Oh no.
On the man side, if you put it that way.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Because and a man fine say a man more and all.
Yeah.
But sometimes Obama beat me everything almost to perfect.
Yes.
Almost.
Yes, I know.
But Obama will betray
we have those
no
cases there. We have those cases there. But the point is that a lot of researcher, you get it say.
Percentage
yes. Yes.
Okay.
That is what I mean. Per research no, a man they get into it more than a man emotionally, and then they tend to treat them very well.
Yes.
And then at the end of the day, no, they are being looked down upon. So that form of betrayal, no, what causes that? Do you understand? It's not like I'm saying say all relationship no sanity, but per research, no, that is what we have. A man may be that good, but you say per research, no, a man no, more than a memo. Nipa 10.
Okay.
I think
Babia wabad, a ma baby wabadaye. And so they take it from sa angle no initially say motherly love into or cow be a ben to show be a sweet yankopombo a boy ma baby sa. And see I think it can come from sa angle they say that will make you go beyond certain things and decide to sacrifice to some extent for the person you are with.
Yes.
But nipa onye obi na ye grateful. And see expect it.
Okay.
It's not a fair world.
It's per nature, no?
Yeah.
To you, per nature.
If you are fortunate enough, you can get some people who appreciate it and accord you whatever you have
some kind of
respect and some kind of gratitude for whatever you have sacrificed for. If not, you'll be sorry you ever decided to help or be nice.
That's the thing. I think your question, if I understand it clearly, I think say Abia Obana be trusted be mano and everything, when you get into relationships, like to meet your family, we treat you well and everything, and then nakwakoye say guy no ako cheaty, and the family is trying to make it look like it's not a big deal.
Cheating.
Besides,
so you
on worry, I'm giving.
What do you call cheating?
Cheating.
Yeah, in this scenario, what are you calling cheating?
In a relationship.
Yeah,
it's what it is. The cheating we all know.
No, we all don't know one cheating. What you may call cheating may not be cheating.
Oh, really? The cheating is when you move aside the rules of your relationship to engage with someone else. In the same way you engage with me, it could be sexual. It could be
okay,
flirting.
So then it's
not
in any particular state, say sexual cheating. It's cheating in general.
Cheating.
Yeah.
Okay. Cheating. All the components that come together to form the cheating. But most of the time in Africa, the cheating is usually a sexual cheating.
Yeah, that's what I wanted you to clarify.
In America, for instance, even if you flirt and you are accommodating a girl too much, it's cheating. Your girlfriend have a big problem with that.
So that was the clarification I wanted.
So many things that. So you see, when you're dating someone, it's normal, as she said. And you're normal, say, you're a man, you're a so you try to give the boy and his family all the necessary respect and all, because you also want that respect to be giving back to you.
Exactly.
You get it. So when you're with the person, I think it all boils down to Beman on the values and the people backing him knows almost all values
okay.
Because if, for instance, me a Bema, let me date we and my girlfriend, just for example, now everything is going on well, Reggie is my mother and everything, and then I cheat on you, maybe sexual cheating with nobody but your best friend or maybe a random person.
Yes.
And I say we have the proof and everything. Maybe be a state say as my mother, no, she should be able to set the record straight. But some people will pretend as if you are the problem. Or cry and worry. And we're cheating, like they are trying to validate so many things, and that's the first sign you should see as disrespect coming from a family you want to enter.
Okay.
If in pony, now I be na say can't train mame and I say can't train papa, or you expressing, they should be able to deal with the issue as if we are the banner or no so okay be amount.
Exactly.
Also no so the official amount. If ne banner we differ, understand say we differ. If my son, maybe in the near future, in a way, maybe mistreats or he does something wrong, the first person I'm child say,
okay.
You can't treat a person like that.
Okay.
Because many idea some mama, so I wouldn't want say I wouldn't like to create any idea looking like this is normal. Most of the time we tend to create a yibi say a normal. Even when men cheat, maybe our pastor who na se busuafo ehia no na then they start sentences like oh anaya so you say meme when you start sentences like that you are validating no you should obi antisa we've been given a sense of reasoning. We all have feelings, but you can control it. When you get out of the control, the best thing you can do is to regret, show remorse, man up about the situation, and try to fix it. Okay. But then, be place a card, not like I'm a man, me worry you, and I will buy radio. You say, and you see some disrespect from his family. I think so that's the first red flag for you to see. Say these people, they are not really for me. So I think from that point, where obane bema wo ho na bibia yo okay ni ade na issue aba na oba no confide, that is even respect, because on waka nche ni nuanom, she wants the thing to work. Nti so ni bema no wasem na se waka che bema na busuafo a obane in the first place wants everything to be settled, so that things will work. On better things be work here obe ende no. That relationship even on phone no me kan che o ma me no. So I think there should be some level of respect in dealing with some of these issues instead of just trashing the women. Because some of these women are really, really good women, and some actions from the families just throw them away.
Adishimai and throw them away. I've been with you. Just say no, I had them pa. Yeah, kwa jin kratwaba. Umaye no munsio because asem no. Ano ehye. Se me ka chom se ampaye bedwa. Ano ehye. Umaye no munsio. Na ye kwakwajin aboafo nkrato ye koba ye de part 2 no beto aso enko we bia.
Do you want to enroll your ward in a school that has keen interest in academic excellence and sound religious upbringing? Then Apostle Safo School of Arts and Sciences is the place. Apostle Safo School of Arts and Sciences, Great Assas, offers general arts, business, home economics, visual arts, general science and technical courses in auto mechanics and applied electricity. Great Assas has well-equipped laboratories for all the science-related courses, an ICT laboratory, and a well-stocked library. Excellent boarding facilities are available for both boys and girls with adequate security measures to ensure your ward's safety. Students also have the privilege to go to Apostle Safo Suaye at Gomu Ampota for practical lessons with the proprietor, Apostle Dr. Engineer Kwedo Safo, for 1 month during the long vacation. We also have a school bus that picks your ward from home to school and back home. Great Assas has a cadet corps, a choir, drama and debating club to harness the hidden talents in your ward. Locate Apostle Safo School of Arts and Sciences at Awoshila Stop, Accra, Ghana. Great Assas.
Mema mo akwaba aha eye Nketesia aha yetena sisi ya ye di nkomo ye kasa ye enne ye ka betrayal ho asem se sia na odi we fidie no eto Kantanka TV enko bebi atena se tena ho a frewunua no kraka che ne se Nketesia ya badedada ma ya hyase ye kwaji break na adom na aso na waba betuye nti kaye ho na betrayal ho asem ende ye kin tie bi na fa bitu kotodwum ohima yakabi sesia no ema any betrayal in relationship ema uko school ye den kra relationship a part of you.
Definitely.
Yes, a part of you one wadanfo oba kra a relationship say only obema so with love and some other things involved and no say relationship into relationship need dey e wo baby na me person me who say people nkofo can say love odo play a role in betrayal. What do you say about that?
Love being the motivational factor to betray someone.
say odo obi enti onipa no fa eno so no wa betray you.
Okay, because anka me ya because say love can never be
I
mean, if you don't
never
have
be
anybody at heart, or your baby or your baby
yes.
But omo fa ne say me don no nti no onim say I am me weakness into ofa so den edi yimi ma.
Na sanko for na dey for real?
Yes, they are for real.
Like for real?
Are they for real?
Like it's a rhetorical question. Like I don't believe these people actually exist.
Oh,
you are waiting. Exist. You are waiting for somebody to love you, and then you just use that as a yardstick to betray the person. I think that's kind of sad.
I think when
for
you
the people that
say
do that.
Love, it's to the extreme. Liking someone and appreciating the fact that you have some relationship ongoing with the person is enough.
For them to betray you.
Yes, it's enough for them. Not wait till you love the person. And so, I'm cool with you. I pick a phone, I call you, hey, this that happened to me this time ago. And just when I hang up, you pick your phone and you broadcast it. I mean, I have kept this all my life. I have kept a lot of things all my life. It never went out there. But because we are friends, I thought we share conversations, girls chat, or my good friend chats. And so I confide in you, I open up and decide to tell you this and you broadcast this. If I wanted everybody to know, I can make a megaphone now. Regina, baby, na makama ubiati.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yes,
most
but
definitely.
Because I have a relationship with you, or I like you to some extent to appreciate my companionship with you, I tell you something. It doesn't mean I love you enough
for you to betray me.
For you to betray
Have
me.
you been betrayed before?
Oh, yes.
Okay, what happened? By who?
Friends.
A friend or friends?
Friends.
Oh, okay. So they have a train
Friends.
of...
I have one I am dealing with
as we speak.
Yes.
Okay, what happened? Share.
And so, well, I think it's bitterness or envy.
From her side?
From her side,
okay.
Yes. But you see, if you ask me, maybe I'm not me explain it.
Okay.
So you certain things and then you let it slide.
Okay.
I come to you, I have an issue with my boyfriend.
Okay.
We are mutual friends.
Yes.
So between you and I, the guy is also your friend.
Okay. Yes.
And so expecting say you go and try talk to the guy to see
on your behalf.
On my behalf. I say a crowd waka na ohu. No kwa asem no waka asem no poto ama. Ashe boy no bufo kra more.
Oh.
Sin there originally me ye no. Me kwakwa kachi bebe kachi o say me hia mo na ya na say
me
ti me baby na me nka me so be no e na aka ye. So clearly I wasn't supposed to tell you.
Definitely.
Yes.
You've given me reasons to believe say I was supposed to keep my problems to myself, find
yes.
a way and trash it out.
Yes.
And so but I am grateful that this happened very early in life.
Okay.
I am still young, I'm growing.
Yeah.
I mean this was a person I saw like a bigger sister.
Yeah.
And so imagine going forward in this relationship and I tell you more things
about you
yeah. Sana ebia na wari mpo na mitimi kunu fia na me no bon koma.
So how did you take the whole thing? The whole act say?
It hurts.
Okay. How did you deal with it?
I got advice from my mom, from a few elderly people.
Okay.
Not to react in an aggressive way.
Okay.
Because it will go out of hand.
Okay.
And so sometimes you pray the pain away. It's necessary.
Okay.
Then you let it slide.
Okay.
And so I pray the pain away. I'm being honest. I had to pray the pain away.
Okay.
Because it hurts.
Did you cry?
Oh yes.
Then
Ubesu. Because it hurts. Confining. It's not like I don't know stuff about you or you haven't told me stuff, but I don't take your issue to anybody.
Yeah.
I respect relationship between. If you wanted everybody to know, I'm sure you would have waited for everybody to be seated before you told me.
Yes.
But I have this conscience that you told me in confidence. You told me, say, if I have any advice, I should let you have it. Not because you want people out there to know. And so I know stuff about you, but I haven't told anybody. And you go telling about me to others and add more injury to that's all. It's unfair.
Yeah, very much.
It's unfair. I cried.
Oh, of course.
You sometimes you have to cry.
I can even see the tears crying in your eyes, right?
You can tell the pain. You can tell the pain in my eye.
Yes, I can see.
Sometimes you have to cry it out. Then you sit back, rethink, advise yourself.
Yeah.
I think I was so answer as you grow.
Yes, definitely.
When there was so answer as you grow. And so it came early, so I'm grateful to God. Because if it had gone on for a while, and I am lucky, my partner was able to tell me, give me hints.
Yeah.
And I was able to read between the lines.
So I thought you broke up with people.
Oh, you didn't because of her?
Yes.
No,
then that's fine.
That's
fine.
No.
That's fine.
I won't break up because of that. I will learn my lessons. I don't blame her. I don't fault her. Because my become as a match of
Yes,
definitely.
I accepted my mistake.
Okay.
I blame myself very much.
Yes.
But I have learned my lessons.
Your lessons.
Next time you won't get me coming
in that position.
It's almost time say no problem. So ben am coming.
That shouldn't be your problem.
No,
they don't
so
need to know.
You learn from your mistakes. I will tell everybody learn from. It's good to accept that hey, I made this move and the consequences is my fault because I made the wrong move.
Exactly.
And so I have to learn from that.
Exactly.
Don't go and say nipa nenye. Everybody has this animal or devilish side of within him or her. And so and so sometimes you have to take the blame, swallow the bitter pill, and na catch on who say me na me ma dey we see.
So
next time going forward, me ma ade we see you.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
that
was how I dealt with it.
The didn't me de keke. Me pacho, have you betrayed someone before?
Betrayed. Not that I know of.
Have you been betrayed on?
Yes.
What happened?
Yes, I've been betrayed before. I think it goes way back. Maybe betrayal or not. I think it was way back I was in class 6.
Oh.
Hey.
I tell you.
What sort of betrayal is this? Is it a relationship betrayal?
No, it was a friendship betrayal. It was way worse.
But which one are we focusing on? A relationship betrayal or friendship betrayal? Because friendship betrayal, me when I was a queen mother in Legon, my chief farmer betrayed me. I cried.
Oh.
Yes. Which of the betrayals? Is it girlfriend? Both. Oh, general betrayal.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I said they're going miss me.
And now not just uncle betrayal.
Betrayal list your way there. Okay, so it was like in class 6. What's that? Small girl, you like to have female friends in your circle and all of that. And you have friends. She was in a different school. And I was also in another one. And she kind of like oh, we are friends, we are all in the same church, we do stuff together and everything. And for some time, I realized there were a group of mutual friends that were acting so very different towards me. But then they act all nice and cozy, but they were giving me the cold shoulder. So I didn't understand why, what's going on. You know, we really don't have much to say and much stuff going on. But then we talk about stuff, even things happening in family, in our personal lives, what we want to do and stuff. And for some time, I think I was seeing the signs that this person wasn't a really good person. But I was like, oh, okay, well, if you keep thinking, say, Obi and a good person, you will end up actually pushing everybody away from you. Just like Regina said, everybody has that side to them. So I kind of turn a blind eye to it. Until I make her cry and say, oh, no, I don't think she's... Until I realized she should go to this friend, say this nasty thing about me, go to this one, say this, go to this one, say that, go to that, say that. And then when they see me, they're giving me the cold shoulder. They're being extremely disrespectful in their words and how they're dealing with me. And I kind of feel like, what's going on? Like what's happening? What's the meaning of all this? And in Komombi, I did some few things that she knew. It wasn't even damaging information or whatever. But the way she went about saying it to people when around, like she was just trying to make me look like the devil. Like the devil. So when that thing happened, my mother just called me and told me that. And all the friends in our circle just stopped talking to me. They didn't want to have anything to do with me. So I just gave myself time. I gave myself time. My mom said, okay, you knew what? I saw this coming. But sometimes you also have to learn how to handle your own battles and experience it for yourself. And I learned I just took the bitter pill. I was so annoyed. I was so angry. It took me like even after senior high school, that was like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years. That thing was still ringing in my mind. Like, really, how? Like, why? Because I wouldn't go, somebody walk out, then I'll come to her. I feel like it's whack. It's not right. What you say? But no to me, you're so bad. Like, imagine all the friends in your circle, all your WhatsApp contacts, everybody seeing you having a problem with you. Because I went to say your hair is long and it's not nice and it's this and this and that.
Yes, those things.
You get it? Some unnecessary stuff. It created a whole lot of problems. It didn't help me. And as a child growing up, sometimes it can affect your self-confidence. It can affect your trust in people. And I had that issue. You get it? I kind of felt like there was a problem with me that was making her do what she did. But then there was no problem with me. I mean, I was as fine as I was. There was no problem. The issue was with her and her character. So I had to learn to move on.
But
so
you know you can't blame God, or you can't... Young person don't trust anybody.
I say sister. So moving forward, no. So moving forward, I had learned my lesson. So my circle is so small. There's nothing like Makoka Bibiachi. In this life, even on my phone, I don't have. I can rely on. Even though I have a lot of WhatsApp contacts, and we talk. They are mostly acquaintances.
Okay.
Obieni who am afan say me paddy me body, but my best friend is stopped.
Okay.
In class 6.
Me person me be so bibi. Se see ya ye kase. Ye movie on in life. Se obi betray you se see ya. How would you deal with it? What would you do?
Okay, so moving on in life, you know, whether in work, in business, whatever, if in relationships, so we betray me. First and foremost, no, also say it's a part of human behavior. It's possible. You see, most of the time, human beings, your problem they say we feel like nipa no from so ni ho. We feel as a na nyame born no Adomah from so bien in we kind of put that thing behind, and it creates a lot of problem for me say from so nipa ho. People are full of issues, drama, problems, and they usually pop up at a time you least expect it. And I have that thing at the back of my mind. So in the first place, me dealing with you, I already have backup. I'm not going to give you 100% of my time, my attention, and my emotions. I'll be talking with you. Yes, I'm that friend for everybody, but not everybody is for me. I'm that kind of person. I will be that for everybody, but not everybody is for me. Because of the kind of person I am. You get it? And say, call all out, say you Agyemang, say whatever. Most of the time, I feel say as at now, me risk a low for betrayal. Okay. Me risk a low. Me can say anyhow, but a low kakra because my circle is small, and I don't talk to too many people. And I don't say and I don't flaunt things. I don't find that sexy and interesting. But still, people can find their way through. And if you find your way through and that thing happens, I think the first thing I'm going to do is going to be painful, but then I have to suck it in. Okay. That's like the first 2-3 days when probably you may cry or be extremely angry or aggressive over it. I just have to suck it in, talk to someone I trust, like my mother or maybe a penny movie, and then a few people, and I try to see how best I can navigate through it. If I have to do a confrontation, I'll definitely do it. Okay. Especially betrayals be no more. And you be no. If Bibi will no more, ever sell image as a person, you need to do the confrontation. Okay. Maybe I can say, Nana ya wo cry, Abia we say anything. And it's nasty information. You know perfectly well it's not true. Can affect your career as a person, your image as a person. It's not going to help you. You need to confront the person. Pray about it. But hey, sister, I heard this what you said the last time. This is proof. This is this, that. What was going on in your mind? What happened? Explain to me. I want to understand why I'm hearing this from
this person.
Let the person know that this is what I've seen. If you look at the person's vibe, and the person's vibe is that bad, you're just saying that, oh, I wanted to do it anyway into my ear, like, then you kind of pick up how you are going to go about the situation. Still, nevertheless, you may forgive, but not necessarily easily forget. Now, why you're very careful. Some of the betrayals, you can act in an aggressive. Sometimes aggression can solve something. Sometimes the quietness can also solve. But maybe an image distracting. What's the boss of these times? I think so. Is it Yvonne Nelson on the radio? on a
people for
yes
libel
on a radio
so,
station. Sanya no obi akoka hu sem boni we bia watena television station bi okeka nsem. You don't sit down and pray over it and keep quiet. That's how you eat. That's how you feed. If you're in the show business, you need to do a confrontation
and clarify it.
Yes, the person has to either retract the statement or do something to clear your name. You need to let your lawyers come in if the person is being stubborn. You need to sue so that they take you seriously. You get it? Because there are some forms of betrayal that you can't take lightly in this world. So if it's a relation, also on the relationship aspect too, I think people should just learn how to love and value what they have. Even if you don't love the person, I know some people are with people they don't love them. I don't know why they do that, but they are in it.
They have settled.
But for they've settled, they've settled. But for whatever reason, just value what you have. Just value it, because maybe he'll be like, and I don't want you to be cheating, and I'll cheat here, and I say, and you if you don't, and so some now canning in no behind closed doors, and no and no don't make you feel like with your hair, with the one show you with your unya bema craft fair work. Make you feel like as if you are doing something wrong. But then you have work colleagues, you have bosses, you have mentors, you have fathers, genuine male friends that are contributing positively to your life. You have nothing sexual to do with them. They are all about, hey, let's go for this and let's do it. Those are the kind of people I attract. That's the kind of league I put myself in. So you're about if you give me that kind of vibe, I'm with it. It is all now say and then your boss is calling you at 6 a.m. to tell you this, but work starts at 8. Why should he be calling you this? Why should and this? And when you are going to do work here, let me know. And when I'm going to do this, always creating a problem for the person to feel insecure. Meanwhile, you are 100% cheating. When the person is not there, you have someone else with you doing unnecessary things. So these are very serious things. I think people and so what you are they try to deny, try to play mind games with you. No, people should stop that. We are in the era of valuing people. If you value what you have, if you respect what you have, whether it being your girlfriend, your mother, whatever relationship you have with the person, just value it. Do unto others what you want them to do unto you.
Now, would you trust somebody who has betrayed you, and then would you forgive the person?
Would I trust someone?
Yes.
Unfortunately, the recent one I went through, that's her second time.
Oh.
Yes, so the first time I forgave.
You gave her a pass.
Yes, I forgave. I said, okay, we are humans. I mean, it could be something that made her do that. So let's get back on track again. And it's happened the second time. Sorry. I shouldn't wait for it to happen the third time. So yes, I have forgiven before. I have at least believed or to some extent trusted again. Which I'm not supposed to be doing. But these things will come. No matter how careful you will be.
Yes.
Some people, fine, I have decided I won't be talking much, or because I don't talk much. So the little that I have said, no, you say I'm talking much. And so then I won't talk at all. That is there. But you meet people, you meet people at workplaces and not necessarily because you are close with them, but it's his job to do this. And so you expect that he's doing that. And it's your job to do this, so you are playing your role perfectly well. Something will happen and you find it betraying. What about that one?
Yeah, so would you forgive the person and trust the person?
As for forgiveness, if you don't forgive anybody, you are hurting yourself.
Okay.
You are carrying the burden. And so let's go. It's not necessary to keep swallow certain if you have something that your personal issues are enough for you to be thinking about than something someone has done to you. Learn your lessons, forgive the person. If you are not going to be like that with the person, that's fine. Nobody will hold you responsible for that. So forgive, let go. But don't be a fool again.
By trusting?
By trusting, by confiding in any
the person.
Yes, saying I'm confiding, I'm telling you this, don't go and tell anyone. Everybody has a best friend. You have another person that you knew before me, or you knew you know later than you have known me.
Yes.
And you nipa kasa. And you, Obim no can answer, must see meeting your memory now.
Your memory card.
I'll be keeping
Definitely, definitely.
Now, I want to
find
add
out
something.
stuff like that, and they tell you trash like that. It hurts.
It
And
hurts.
so just respect yourself, respect your privacy.
Respect your privacy.
Respect your privacy.
Respect your privacy.
And keep your what has to stay personal. Let it stay personal. If it's work, if it's business, if it's short while general fun, have it. Go to your home and
That's
think about
it. To you, is it okay for your best friend to go for your ex?
Let me think through if this has happened before.
Best friend going
Please,
for
what
your-
she's thinking through.
Let me address it. For your best, are you asking whether it's appropriate?
No, are you okay for your best friend?
Is it okay with you
for my best friend to date my ex-boyfriend?
Yeah.
I think in the first place, that's so. I want to find the right word.
Is it a bizarre word?
And that word is not nice.
Kachi.
Why?
Why would you go in for my ex?
He's your ex. You are not dating him
No,
again.
that means in the first place there was already a
Oh,
flame
no.
when we were
It's
together.
not true.
No, let me tell you something
I
about men.
disagree.
Wait, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Can you treat mommy?
It's going to be
Imam
hardly.
Can you treat mommy? Because I see a delicate.
Yes, a very hardly. How did the best friend meet my ex?
Through you.
My dear.
It's not always the case.
My
Or
dear.
unless you want to ask her now that, okay, you met my boyfriend through me. And so you want to find out if it's okay, say we are no more and he's dating her.
Regina.
Sometimes you meet people
Regina.
random in
the
random
boyfriend you are
spaces.
with now. Assuming I'm your best friend. I wouldn't have known that boy from anywhere.
You could have known him.
No, I'm telling you for
You're
a
my
fact
best friend
you
now.
were the reason why.
It's different when you know.
You were the reason, and most of the time, there's nothing like, there's never a best friend
So
that doesn't know who you
there
are
are
dating, and the person
instances-
wasn't your best friend.
There are
Okay.
instances also where people meet people in plain general random spaces.
Okay, so it means they
We
already
met,
had
we
a
bumped
fling
into-
before, and then they
We bumped
realized
into
that
each other. I never knew you were dating him, or I never knew you were going to meet him.
So that
or
means-
I never knew later in life you have a thing for him. It's appropriate.
later in life.
You shouldn't
have
be
a
too hard
thing
on
for
yourself
him.
in life.
Okay,
That
I'm
man
coming.
know-
Wait, for me,
I'm coming.
for
Let
me,
her tell me for
I think
her.
it's highly inappropriate
Okay.
because
Why?
I feel like the circle is because of the circle. How is it that you can date my ex?
Yes, as a best friend.
As a best friend. First and
Yes.
foremost, I'm telling you about my circle. If I'm dating someone, you're a really, really best friend of mine, you will know. You will know. And if you're a really,
Yes.
really good best friend, if you met this
So
guy
I am a
before,
dance
So
yes,
Ube
if you,
who
if
So
you
now
had
she's
met,
classifying it good
If-
best friend. You said best friend.
Yes.
okay, yes.
Good is
Yeah.
relative. It's good when you are good. You decide not to do certain things, right?
Yes.
So now you're
Okay, then I
I
think I'm not getting where she
She's
is coming
coming
from.
from.
Yes,
Because
it's okay.
with the person that values, like she's my best friend, I value her, I value her friendship and her loyalty. If I have met this man before,
Yes.
and he wanted to have something with me and it
Yes.
didn't really work, me seeing that she's now with that guy, common sense will tell me to back up.
Okay.
Like just
Go back.
just be careful. So that because she is in something serious with him.
Yes.
Don't try to do anything that will make him think there is this little opening
Yes.
available.
Yeah.
Always that thing happens.
That is in her case, no, where nipa ni nim na nsa na omu ba be
Yes,
dating.
Abia, you are the guy, and you are the one she's dating.
Yes.
I'd met you before. Like we met 2 years ago. You were trying to have something to do with me, but it really didn't really work.
It
I
didn't
didn't really
work.
want you to.
Way
And then
before.
later, because Amma, I have this guy.
Yes,
It's called
yes,
Nana, and all of
yes.
that. And I realized it's you.
Yes.
Okay. Well, if I didn't want you before, I shouldn't want you after her.
Okay.
That is
Yes.
where you are taking it from.
Do you get it?
Yes, yes.
So if
That
you,
is when you didn't know the guy.
that is
you
I'm
knew
talking
the
about
guy
you
before
before.
the
No,
friendship.
if it worked before, if it worked before, and now the guy is with her,
Yes.
and then they are done.
Yes.
No, why are you going again? If it could work, he wouldn't have been with her. If it worked in the first place for the two of you, he wouldn't
You
have been
are
with
okay.
her. So
Your
if
best friend is
No,
with
no, no.
him
She's
later.
making a point.
what I'm saying is, if the two of you, I was dating you, if you were a man, and I was dating you, and it didn't work, and then you moved on, we've all decided to move on.
Yes.
It didn't work.
Yes.
You've moved on with her. I
Yes.
think
And
that
then
should be
apparently
fine.
you are best
I
friends
shouldn't
now.
find out the two of you and try to maneuver my way to get you back. Because if you wanted to work, you wouldn't have found her. I would have been there.
Yes.
And there would have been no her.
Yes.
And so it makes it cool.
So you be okay with that?
What I mean?
Yes.
But say best friend being good or being bad, and for some reason, for some reason. You see, the thing is, if you are my best friend,
yes,
you know my boyfriend.
Yes, I know your boyfriend.
You will know my boyfriend.
Yes.
It doesn't matter how hard you are in life or how
yes. Yes.
How would you react if this is your boyfriend? And then whether I'm a good or a bad person, whatever it is, what kind of justification? Just give me one clarification. Mama Samia de say, my name's our boyfriend. Na just give me one.
Okay, so listen to this.
You kidney man there. Maybe that was the kidney donor.
So
okay, wait, you need to mean maybe he was the kidney or he donated his liver. That's the metaphor. Because if you donate your liver, you are dead. What could be the reason? I think that's cool. I know somebody in the entertainment industry. He's a huge guy. I don't want to mention his name. He's a big guy in the entertainment. He used to be on Metro, these entertainment programs. He used to even sing.
Yeah, giving too much information.
Yes, that's all. I don't want you to mention and put me in trouble. He had a girlfriend. They were good, everything and everything. And he met his wife through his girlfriend. Through the ex-girlfriend. That was the ex-girlfriend's very good friend.
Yes.
It's destiny that has brought them together.
What destiny? We try to use destiny to cover up a lot of our unnecessary behaviors. And we call it destiny.
No, I disagree.
No.
You see, sometimes
and
we are too hard on ourselves in life.
Listen, and then the two of them, he was like, and then they broke up. When they broke up, he said he liked the friend and was vibing with her. And
more than the girlfriend.
Like after the breakup, he liked her and was vibing with her. And I'm like, child, you already liked that girl when you were still with your girlfriend anyway. And after the breakup, he actually married. That's his current wife right now. And he actually said on television that the two of them are not, they are on different paths right now. The two of them don't meet. But that is not his issue. His issue is that he is with the girl now. But whatever relationship that the girl and that friend had is no longer there. And I understand why it is no longer there. For men, it shouldn't be an issue for them. That's not their problem. Their problem is, okay, you are the one I wanted. That's it. They don't really care about, okay, so to say, yeah, now we take some things and some details really seriously, you know. Only the answer he may not really care.
Personally, I don't find it wrong when you weren't cheating behind my back while I was still with the guy.
Okay.
We are no more.
So he's a free guy.
He's a free person.
Okay.
If I wanted him, I won't let him go. I let him go because I am done. I'm not looking back. I'm not looking above my shoulder, say, or no. And so, if he met anybody through me, or even he's met somebody I know, and it's not through me, well, in this case, you say best friend.
Yes, your best friend.
My best friend. My best friend should know almost everybody I've dated. That is fine. But I understand life so much so that it is natural that people along the line
they fall out.
Yes,
they fall out.
And so I have fallen out with you. You are now falling in with someone who is my best friend. It is fine. I am not supposed to be a judge and say, hey, because I have dated him before. I don't own him. And so no, don't worry.
Would the relationship still be the same?
Between
you and the best friend, everything would be the same.
My best friend.
Yes, it would be the same.
Is that necessary?
No, would it be the same? I just want to have
it. It may be the same, yeah.
It may, so that's a probability.
It's a probability. It depends on.
Because for me, that thing is a very sensitive. You know,
but I am not supposed to judge her and say because she's going out now with my ex auntie, I'm supposed to be at loggerheads with her. I'm supposed to give her a code. No, I'll keep my distance because probably the guy will think I'll be some sort of influence to her, and so I'll try to marry the two very well. Okay. But finding fault with it is nature.
Okay,
they have met.
What's your final words to your viewers on betrayal?
On betrayal. Everything. Okay, so don't trust anybody. It's difficult. It's easy to say, but it's difficult.
It's extremely difficult.
Yes, I know it's difficult, but try as much as possible not to trust anybody. stop talking too much. Keep a smaller circle. Try and grow out of situations because it's part of life. You need them. That's why they came into
your life.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have to grow beyond situations. Advise yourself. Be good to yourself. Be nice to yourself.
Okay.
Appreciate yourself.
Okay.
When you are at fault, accept it
and
learn from your mistakes and correct them the next time. That's all I have for my view.
They case stress. So your final words.
Okay, so my final words to everybody out there is to be extremely careful. I think that while wrapping up my final words, in life you just have to be careful, be tactical.
Okay.
Know your circle, know the people you are dealing with. You see, there are a lot of people in this world. They don't know the individual behaviors of all their friends. You should be able to tell.
Okay.
You should know which one of your friends is the one I'm going to tell this issue to. Is this the one I'm supposed to show it to? I have a new job. Is it necessary? I tell this person. You should know everybody and how everybody deals with you. And to study your friends. But sometimes to me study you may be ahead and to be preventing your brain. So study ahead. As she said, keep the circle small. Be extremely careful. Love and value yourself.
Okay.
Pray to God. Just be careful. And then, I mean,
you're good to go.
Yes.
Pacho, shout out.
Anyway, I'd like to thank the Almighty God for everything He's done for me and my family. I want to say hello to my mom, Cecilia Ekiapoku. I love you so much. You are my backbone, basically. It's like you are my spine. I love you. Thank you so much. And my sister, Mira Masisadi, Samira Karim. God bless you so much. And my brother, my father, I love you all. And to my Instagram fans, my followers who follow Adomah the Cake Stress, I love you guys for your patronage and for following me and supporting my business. God bless you so much. And I think, I'm good.
Okay.
Okay, so I want to send love to my parents and my siblings. I love them so much and I'm thankful for their support.
Okay.
And I want to thank all my betrayers. Shout out to all my betrayers.
For making us strong.
Thank you for making me strong and for teaching me the lessons I needed as early as possible in life.
Okay.
We thank God for life. And I'm grateful.
Okay. I'm also grateful. Madam Wasi Bebre say, "Yeto nsa frɛ mo ba Nketesia dwumadie so. Mo ampupu moti na mo aba na mo ni aba beche mo experience any efutu a monya as young and vibrant ladies. Me sure pa say akwala bi hwen opanyi bi hwen ya. Wafa bibie firi mu. Wate ase nti a eniye bi ekọ so se ne ekoye no. Aha eye Nketesia. Aha na yehia yen ye kasa. Aha yen ye din komankasa. Da senne oba de yen kwachen a me nana ya misifie ha dendende na edi Nketesia abrem. Da senne ye besen hia.